What's up, guys? All right. So for the outlook today, it is a no news Monday. It supposed to be a little bit on the slower side. I'm quite open to actually buying AU where it is. So I'm just going to keep a bit of an eye on that while I'm doing the outlook. Um, Look, realistically speaking, right now, in my opinion, we make a lot of sense to continue to actually buy our way up. Obviously, we're stalling pretty hard where we are, which makes sense. We've taken a 4 hour low on GU, reacting from this area, which did have like little internal sweeps of liquidity, but I do see this whole area as retest of 4 hour break. Um, we have obviously mitigated that area, had a break to the downside, break to the upside, potentially confirming it as a smart money trap, but it has then broken to the downside again. Look, I don't think this area is going to hold. We've got a lot of liquidity built up here. So I'd like to buy up to it. I just don't really see a way up to it, especially as well. I'd like to fill that gap. But yeah, just don't see really a way to buy into it at the moment. We have had a good inducement low here and a little break to the upside. So if we can get, some sort of internal structure built up here, like some sort of break and retest of this internal range, then that'll definitely help. And I'll be happy to work inside of this leg here if we can get, some sort of retest, induce it, mitigate. I'll be then happy to buy somewhere from inside there. So we'll see if that wants to, play ball and shape up. But right now, I don't really see a whole lot to be able to work with on GU, and EU is more or less the same. EU's taken that low. I'm happy to work with this as a new 15-minute external leg just because of the fact that this area here did retest, obviously, that break, had that break to the downside, came back past the point of the break and then pushed up. So I'm happy to work with that as an internal retest point. However, I don't believe this range makes sense to hold long term, but I am happy to work with it as my external 15-minute leg. Haven't retested the break, but again, making sense to push our way up. At least, to be on this area, selling from here makes a lot of sense. We've obviously got a lot of built up structure there. So I'd be happy to sell from there if it were to present the opportunity. Buying up to it is ideal as well. If we can get something like an Asia high sweep, inducement low, I'd be happy to buy from down there like that. Just need a bit of structure developed really on AU. I don't think GU, sorry, on EU. Yeah, see what it wants to do. If GU can also as well push up, sweep Asia high, create that retest, and then get that, that'll be a nice inducement there. So we'll see if either of them want to play ball. I'm going to go to AU on here just so I can keep the 1 minute up. I'll also do a case study on that sell that I took a break even on. Um, I think I should have actually held that, to be honest, and I'll break down my thoughts as to why. So AU, reacting from a form of a decisional area, this area, of course, failed to break the high. So very high chance that it doesn't hold. However, if this point is going to be a smart money trap, which it looks like it will, it does need to induce something, which in my opinion is this high. If we think about this range here, the range was never retested. And we've had a very fast retracement off of this area here. So because of that fact, this decisional area shouldn't hold. So I'd be happy to buy through it. This point here did sweep liquidity. So if we can get something like this point, which is obviously this area proving to be a smart money trap, we have had break and retest. We have induced it, but only very, very slightly. I'd like to see price come down a little bit further, make a two leg like that. I'll be then happy to buy up from there. So I just want to see a better inducement than what we've got just here. If we can get that, I'm happy to buy it, targeting obviously this area and potentially really the whole inducement of that range, just given that this break hasn't been confirmed with the retest or anything like that. So we'll see if that wants to give us an opportunity, but really AU is all I'm looking at for today. Nothing else of interest to me. Ponder on it, see what it does, allow it to develop some structure for the week and go from there.